So I found something that I thought would be fun to talk about.
Yes.
Because we've done stuff like this before, and it always winds up being pretty funny. Like where you had like the weirdest questions Googled by state.
Sure.
And we talked about those. Like people are really Googling that.
Yeah.
These are the top 20, and we're going to split it in half. So we'll do 20 through 11 this first time, and we'll come back after a quick break, and we'll do 10 through 1. These are the weirdest questions that people ask Google on a regular basis.
Right.
So these are questions that get asked like thousands of times per month, and we'll even tell you how many people ask this question on a monthly basis.
Right.
So let's go ahead and get started if you don't mind, Kat.
We're going to start with number 20. Why does my boss hate me?
It's easy. My boss hates me because I make fun about female athletes as emojis. And female astronauts as emojis.
That's 170 searches a month. That's what's averaged through Google. Why does my boss hate me?
What's wrong with people that think that Google would be able to answer that question?
I don't know. That's a really good question, Rob.
If you need to Google that, that's probably why your boss hates you. Because you're so dumb, you're Googling questions like that.
Can I Google what kind of person Googles why does my boss hate me?
Sure. Or just ask Siri.
Yeah, there you go. Number 19. Can I marry my cousin?
Oh, people are really searching for that?
880 times a month. That's 10,560 people every year that are asking Google if they can marry their cousin. Let me give you that. 10,560 people a year, Rob.
All of them probably...
Careful.
Yeah, okay. Good. That's why my boss hates me. Because Kat doesn't always stop me when those sentences start.
Well, this time I did, because we love all of our
now,
listeners,
correct
Rob.
me if I'm wrong. Some states you can. I think some states
you can.
There's like a different ruling. Like I don't even know what makes a first, second cousin, third cousin, fourth cousin. But some places I think you can marry your first.
I'm not sure. We can Google it.
This is probably why I don't like to have. You know what? All right, sure.
What state?
Can I marry my first cousin? No European country prohibits marriage between first cousins. It is also legal throughout Canada and Mexico to marry your cousin. The U.S. is the only Western country with cousin marriage restrictions. It is estimated that 20% of all couples worldwide are first cousins.
Wow. That's a statistic for you that I didn't know.
That's Google. I didn't get the exact answer I was looking for, but number 3 on this list, what's wrong with marrying your cousin? Well, where can I get started on that one? Interesting.
Let's move to number 18.
Thank you.
What happens if you drink blood? That's searched 880 times a month. That's actually tied with Can I Marry My Cousin? You got to assume that maybe all of the vampire movies are to blame for that.
Oh, so you think they're talking about, I guess in my own head, I assume they meant your own blood. Like if you bit your lip and you got blood in your mouth or something, but they're probably talking about someone else's blood, aren't they?
Yeah, probably consuming somebody else's blood.
Okay, so we've had a few lists of things we shouldn't do throughout the show today. For example, don't Pokemon Go and drive. Don't riot in prisons. Don't drink other people's blood. I'm just going to add that to the list. I don't care.
You mean I can't play vampires with Sean anymore?
I don't care. See, I don't even know if you're joking, and I don't want to know if you're joking. I'm just going to go ahead. I don't care what Google says.
Oh my God, Rob.
Don't drink your own blood. Or don't drink anyone's blood.
Okay. Number 17.
The more you know.
Number 17. Can a man get pregnant?
Well, you're rubbing your forehead, but with today's definition of man and woman, who am I to say no?
Well, there's that, but it gets searched 2,900 times a month.
I mean, if someone who's pregnant says I'm a man today, and they identify as a man, that from what I'm told means they're a man, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave this one alone too.
Okay, good. Moving on.
This is why my boss hates me. Number 20.
Also searched 2,900 times, so tying 16 and 17. Number 16. Do worms have eyes?
This one's just cute.
What does it matter?
I have to be honest with you. I don't know if a worm has eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and guess a worm does not have eyes. Oh, but how can that be? All right, what's the answer?
Why would they need them? I mean, I don't know the answer, but I really don't know the answer. But I mean, would they need them?
I have to know.
Essentially, in the ground. So essentially, they're more or less nocturnal. They don't need light to survive.
So
I'm going to go with that they've evolved into not having any if they ever had any to begin with.
I'm going to say they don't have eyes either. Do worms have eyes? Question mark. A, they do not have eyes, but they have light and touch-sensitive organs / receptor cells.
There you go. Number 15.
They also breathe through their skin.
This is great. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
People are dumb, Rob. Do men have periods? That gets searched 3,600 times a month on Google. Do men have periods? Really?
Again, you can find feminine napkins in the men restroom at Targets in North Carolina.
Really?
No, I made that part up. But,
okay.
I mean, that's where the controversy started.
Number 14.
I don't have a period, but I do get a little agitated at least 5 days out of the month.
See? Yeah. Number 14. Why won't my car start? Because Google's a mechanic.
Well, I mean, there's more than one reason why your car won't start. that one.
Does it have gas? Is your battery hooked up?
Right, yeah. What about your carburetor?
Carburetor could be flooded.
I'm a gearhead. I get these things.
Spark plugs could be bad.
It could be a bad spark plug. It depends on if you got
your distributor cap may not be making connection.
It could totally be that. Is your key broken?
I get searched 4,400 times a month. Number 13. Oh my God.
Go ahead.
Way to go, Google. Am I a psycho? 5,400 times a month. People ask 5,400 people a month ask Google, am I a psycho?
If you need to ask, the answer is yes.
I didn't realize that Google was a psychotherapist.
Everyone just goes right to Google. Do you think maybe they mean psychic?
No, that's a psycho.
Okay.
Number 12. I'm face palming over here. I'm dumbfounded.
I'm looking ahead. I love this one because this is an argument people really have.
Is the world flat?
People think there are people out there that exist, like grown adults. Some people on television, like I think Sherry Shepherd on The View thought this. Thinks the world is flat. Allegedly. I may have my person wrong, or someone on that show mistakenly thinks that.
Dumbfounded.
I can just assure you. I know we walk on it, and when you are up this close to it, it feels flat. But when you back up really, really, really far, it's round. I assure you.
We have photos from space to prove this.
Yeah, this is one we can prove. What else? What's next?
This one's pretty good. Number 11. Does my bum look 40?
Does my bum look 40?
Or butt, But they use the term bum.
Yeah. By the way, this comes to us from Digital Loft. We have to mention that still.
8,100 searches a month.
Okay, we've got 10 more to get through.
Wow.
You hanging in there with these?
Yeah.
All right, cool. We'll have the second half of this list here next on 106.1 KISS FM. Keep it here.